What is up, YouTube? We are back debunking yesterday's emergency video. Who would have thought the day after I go and start crying on YouTube for 17 minutes about Gaethje and Taporia, that only 12 hours after that would Dana White announce that he's going live later that evening, just for 12 hours later Dana White to announce some big matchups. However, none of them are the lightweight fights that we are needing to see, which kind of was a letdown. We do have some great fights we're going to talk about today. However, these are fights that, if you've been kind of watching closely, you knew that these were going to happen. So, big fights, not everything we were looking for. But we'll start. I know Dana did it in the weird order. I don't know why. I feel like he's been doing this, especially as of recently, where he'll either talk about the big fights first and then the little fights last, or he'll just not go in order and then it's like all over the place. Like, I'm thinking he's talking about November, and I'm like, is he gonna talk about the Abu Dhabi card at all? Like, whatever. But he did end up backtracking into the Abu Dhabi card, and that's what we're going to talk about. So, vacant strawweight title on the line, because we'll talk about the fight soon, but Zhang Weili vacated to fight Shevchenko, which led to us getting Virna. Wait, gosh. Seen it with my eyes. So that led us with Virna. Oh my gosh, someone on the road? Okay. Yeah, so with Weili vacating, we have Virna versus Mackenzie Dern. Very excited for Virna to finally get her shot at the title. Well deserved. Am becoming a fan. She is everybody's dream girl, meme girl, you name it. Future star in the making. In my opinion, has potential to be future strawweight GOAT. However, actually not however, Mackenzie Dern is trash. I expect Virna to win this. I think Dern did win the first matchup. I do worry about a robbery, but I'm just going to expect Virna to absolutely out-grapple her across 5 rounds. That's my early prediction. So, bad co-main event. Honestly, they should have done... I don't know. It would have been nice if you had like an Arman Saruki and then Paddy Pimblett right before it. I would have been fine with it. Would have been content, but no, we can't have that. What else did they announce? They announced something else on that card. I have to look. Did they not announce something else on that card? They just reconfirmed Volkov and JL10 Almeida, which we already knew about, which is tough for Volkov, but it's a winnable fight. I think he can beat JL10, but he deserves better after he got absolutely robbed by Sorogan. So hopefully Tom Aspinall doesn't choke that. like, where is this stuff? Okay. Where are the fights? Where are the fights? What was all announced? Yep. We're not gonna talk about that yet. I should have been more prepared. I'm telling you, they announced one more thing for 321. Oh my gosh, dude. Why is it so hard to find any of this? What? What? Oh, I accidentally. Oh my gosh, dude. I'm tripping, dude. I accidentally typed in 311, not 321. I was like, this has nothing to do with anything. Alright. Okay. Another fight that was announced was Umar Nurmagomedov versus Mario Batista. Huge. This sets up the next contender after Jan. Um, it is actually very unfortunate that Umar will get another title shot if he beats Mario Bautista, even though I literally said that yesterday that Gaethje does not deserve the title shot off of one win. Or one win streak. It's not even a streak, a one win. So, um, I do favor Umar. I think he'll get it done. I think Bautista will make it competitive though, but I think Umar's just more well-rounded. The grappling is going to be tough, so we'll see what happens though. You never know with this type of stuff. But Umar and Mario Bautista also on that card, which we kind of knew about. We just thought it was going to be on that November 22nd card that I think is in Saudi Arabia or Qatar. It's somewhere. It's somewhere in the Middle East. I know that. So I thought that that's what they were aiming for. I know Umar was aiming for Petr Yan in the title eliminator. No, Petr Yan has earned his shot, whether he's going to win or not. Does not make any sense for them to do Umar versus Yan. And then throughout the past, what was it, when did Umar lose? Yeah, like throughout the past 7 months, I did worry, or I guess not 7 months, I guess like 4 months or so. I did worry that, if O'Malley got an immediate title rematch, Umar was going to get one because people say the O'Malley fight was closer. No, the Umar fight was way closer. I don't understand how people were like, oh, well, O'Malley won that. No, I think I had 4-1. I don't think, I mean, maybe I'll rewatch at some point, but I think Marab clearly won the first 4 rounds, lost the fifth. Actually, maybe it was a 48-47. It was clear 48-47 Marab. No way O'Malley won that fight. But anyway, the Umar fight, you could argue Umar won. I don't admit it. I don't think that's what happened. I think Umar won the first 2 and lost the last 3, but... Oh, shoot. However, you never know what can happen with that kind of stuff, so I think 321 is set. It's kind of mid, which is surprising. It is an Abu Dhabi card, so they midded out an Abu Dhabi card for once. On to UFC 322 MSG for what, the 5th year in a row? I don't know if they always did it even before COVID, but when I became a fan during COVID, they had UFC MSG for a pay-per-view every single year. So, in November. So, They're doing it again. Oh shoot! What the fuck? What the heck? Do I take a shot? I don't even know. But yeah, either way, um, what was I just talking about? Oh yeah, they're doing UFC 322 MSG November. It seems to be a repetitive thing, which isn't a bad thing. It is what it is. They're usually decent cards. This year we have what we thought was going to happen: JDM versus Islam in the super fight, and then we have a co-main event of another super fight: Zhang Weili versus Valentina Shevchenko. Two super fights. Islam versus JDM, man. Initially, I was leaning JDM very slightly until a few weeks ago when I saw what Islam looked like. He looked like a freaking light heavyweight. He looks massive. And the new thing I'm starting to be on since Taporia moved up and since some of these other guys have been winning is the lighter man skill going up in the weight class is, crazy. I think. Oh shoot, did I miss it? I did miss it. I think it is so real that these guys, once they've established themselves in the division, some of them don't even really need to establish themselves in that division. They take some time off, they properly build up to a weight class. They will not only will they translate fine, but they will do better, way better. Sometimes hit harder, aka Max Holloway, Ilya Taporia. Trying to think, there's probably other guys I'm not even thinking of. I'm favoring Islam very slightly. Actually, fairly well. I am starting to favor Islam fairly well. Probably like a 58-42 JDM, or not JDM, Islam, I meant. And we'll see what happens, man. That'll be an interesting one for sure. But I think nothing over, huh? Eh? Yeah, but like either way, this is a great matchup. This is the most excited fight that I am out of all the ones that are announced, no doubt. That wasn't really a hard choice, honestly. That's actually the easiest thing ever. So really excited for that fight. Hopefully it's just a very competitive fight. I would love for JDM to win. It would be better for the sport though if Islam won. Potentially sets up the Ilya Taporia matchup. If not, Islam just kind of keeps his stardom. So, yeah, very curious to see what happens with that. And then the co-main event, another super fight, Shevchenko versus Zhang Weili. Now, I don't know what I'm thinking here, honestly. I kind of want to lean Shevchenko, but I think I'm going to go Weili for the lighter skill thing. But like that doesn't really matter in the women's divisions. But these guys, not these guys. These ladies, they're decent. Obviously, they're both probably the goats in their respective divisions. Um, I don't know who I'm gonna pick for that yet. I can't even give you like an initial prediction. I can't. Um, yeah, that's really tough, honestly. Could I? Oh my goodness, that turkey almost took on my head. You get back here. Oh no, I didn't see where that went. But yeah, we will see what happens in regards to that. Oh, absolutely nothing down here, hey? I gotta reset time. Um, Now, what happens if Zhang loses? Does she move back down? Or does she just continue to stay up there? And also, as a Natalia Silva fan, I'm pissed. Like, what's gonna happen with her now? Is she gonna sit out, or like she? By the time that fight happens, she'll be out 6 months. And Zhang Weili's and even Shevchenko are really in no rush to get back in there anymore. It's not like how they used to kind of be. Actually, I don't even think they ever used to be that active, but maybe Shevchenko actually. But um, oh shoot, come on, damn it! Let me put down the fucking tent. Um, so I don't know. I mean, that sucks for Natalia Silva. Hopefully that doesn't hinder too much, but we'll see what happens with all that. Still nothing. What? Get up in the freaking tree stand. Um, and then probably the most surprising fight that we got announced, which kind of wasn't that surprising, is on still on that MSG card we have Leon Edwards versus Carlos Prates. Um, I I mean, I'm kind of surprised they're doing this one. Kinda. I just don't think Prates deserves a Leon Edwards type fighter, but you know, obviously they're trying to push him like the rest of the fighting nerds, and it's like it is what it is. It's whatever. But I think I think Leon might win that. I think I'm gonna take Leon. And don't get me wrong, I think as of recently, Ian Gary's been looking better, you know, almost beating Shavkat and then destroying Prates, but I don't. I just kind of, as of right now, still am not looking at Prates the same way after seeing him get dogged by Ian Gary in the way that he did. And I think Leon's going to be smart. I think there's going to be moments of Leon being in trouble, but I could see Leon winning like a boring decision, 49-46, maybe 48-47s, unanimous though, something like, or not, I keep thinking that's like a title fight or main event. That'll be 3-rounder. Ooh, will that change my opinion? I don't know what I'm gonna do with that either. I think I'll still lean Leon, but 3-rounder I think favors Prates more. So we'll see what happens there. Other than that, yeah, I don't want to talk about it anymore. I also like no animals. Like, what is this? What a waste of time. I might need to switch up the map next video. This is pretty bad. It's been real to YouTube. Goodbye.